The perfect is the enemy of the good is a really apt description of the problem that we've got. You know, action is better than inaction. I guess the question is, where should the action and effort be placed? It's a really tough one because we need energy and we need to reduce our impact on the environment at the same time. No one is going to be happy with the entire solution, especially in a transitional phase, because we all agree that gas is a really good transitional product, but gas comes at a large environmental cost as well.
So now we've finally got an emissions reduction policy. What's the next step in our planet Earth survival guide?
Saul Griffith was Joe Biden's climate advisor, and he's just written a quarterly essay about Australia's big switch to clean energy. So we'll get to your essay in just a minute, but will this policy actually work, and will it get us to where the government says we need to be?
It's reasonably good climate policy. It's sort of the opposite of what America did. So it almost exclusively focuses on the industrial sector, a little bit on manufacturing, and really most of the emissions that it eliminates are destined for export.
Yeah, exactly. So we might be able to feel good about ourselves because we're actually offshoring our emissions. And he's saying that basically by targeting those 215 companies at the top end of town, the major polluters, that tax will probably be absorbable. And so it won't be felt necessarily by mum and dad.
But we need something even more ambitious domestically for our residential buildings, our households, for our commercial sector, our small businesses, and for our transportation sector. So my concern is that the Australian public might think this is enough.
Correct. And this is a big point for our business, is that really you need to be taking a lot of this into your own hands, whether you're a business or a homeowner. You need to take your own emissions into hand, and you need to talk about as well, I think, energy reduction or at least waste reduction.
Lots of people care about climate change, but also those eye-watering power prices. So what do we need to be doing to bring those down while also bringing our emissions down?
We now have a recipe for decarbonising households that will also lower your household energy bills. So that's electrification. It does cost you $10,000 for the solar installation today, but you will make all of that investment back in the next 3 or 4 years and save money every year after that.
Renewable energy, especially solar, will pay for itself under 4 years, solar and battery under 8 years, with a 10 to 15 year life on the battery and a 25 year to 30 year life on the solar panels. It's a very good return on investment. 20% much better than you're going to get with money sitting in the bank. And if you can borrow money at 5% to do it, then that's fantastic. There's no reason that anyone shouldn't be doing this. To his point, everyone's should be getting solar.